Alright, first up we have Shinobi J on the player 1 side, and on player 2 side we have Winback. Those who have been on the Shuriken forums for, let's say the veterans in this case, I'd say 10 years, you might have seen Winback post some pretty crazy stuff in the comment section, whatever article happens to be on Shuriken. Despite his attitude online, he's really chill offline. Funny, generous. He's a very good community leader for the Virginia Beach community. He mostly plays 3D fighters, but he does have a very strong background in 2D fighters as well. Since he's not really interested in like newer games that much, he mostly just plays the newer games casually. Newer being the 09 games. He's mostly known for older games like the Super NES games, PS1 games, PS2 games, anything before the Street Fighter 4 fighting game revival. But he has told me that Southern Virginia, or the Virginia Beach area, we call it SOVA here in Virginia, has been playing Cross Tekken for a hot minute now, or just picking it back up after a little bit of hiatus. So I'm really curious to see what they've got in store for us this time. Shinobi J is a newer player. He has shown some promise at games I've seen, like Winback, he gravitates toward the older games, not towards the newer games. So I'm curious to see what we got here. Shinobi J playing Ryu Hugo, and Winback playing Guile Paul. Guile Paul is actually one of my recent experimenting, so I'm curious to see what Winback does. I think it picks up some tips when I watch. So right now, that was a good Hurricane Kick approach by Ryu. So right now Ryu's got Guile in the corner, but Guile finding his way out slowly but surely. Shinobi J kind of flushed by those sonic booms. But thankfully he's applying the pressure. Alright, let's see what he's going to do. That's a good little approach, got him in the corner. But gives up corner control, and Guile managed to get Paul in. Drops a combo though. Alright, so right now Ryu's in a place he doesn't want to be. Like, Paul in the corner is very strong. And Shinobi J's doing a good job fighting out, but Mortar Punch managed to get Ryu back in the corner, pushing towards it. Great anti-air from Winback, using the light up kicks to juggle Ryu in the air and get a full combo. Paul does so much damage if you give him a chance to do so. He is one of the strongest in terms of attack power in the game. The thing is, he lacks mobility, so he has to rely on a partner with good mobility to get in. Good juggle from Winback. Look at all that damage. No follow-up the jumping attack, but thankfully, still his point position. This time he used another Mortar Punch. Managed to get Guile back in using the Phoenix Smasher as a safe tag-in. Right now, Winback is a huge life lead, and now Hugo's in to see if he can eat up the score. Hugo, of course, another huge damage dealer, but if he can't, it's not really a matchup in Hugo's favor. He has to work really hard to get in on Guile, especially Guile with much experience as Winback. Like I said, Winback's been playing fighting games for a very long time, so there isn't much to surprise in terms of fundamentals. Once again, Paul in the corner. Hugo could have a hard time getting out. Doesn't duck the crouching medium punch. Crouching medium kick, I should say. Alright, finally gets this. Oh, this dropped the combo though. That could have been like a huge momentum shift right there. A counter hit EX Phoenix Smasher, some up kicks, and Winback takes the first game. So right now, Winback has established that he's not someone who can just jump in on wantonly. Like, he's got those light up kicks pretty much on point. And of course, Guile, a very strong anti-air character in himself. Guile throws Sonic Boom, but managed to duck the Hurricane Kick just in time. Shinobi J using the Hurricane Kick to get around the Sonic Booms, but not paying off for him so far. Well, that's a good link. Lots of range on that cross rush. Paul's got Ryu in the corner. Thanks to a good wake-up Shuriken, managed to force some Ryu out of it. This time, oh no! Using what's called the Mountain Crusher? The EX Mountain Crusher to put Ryu back in the corner and get some good damage off of it. It's called Mountain Raise. The knee is called Mountain Raise, I'm sorry. Right now, Winback in full control. Just one more round and close out the set. Shinobi using an EX Fireball. But oh no! Oh, that could have been much worse if Winback made that punish. Shinobi J looking for trying to find answers right now. It's rough right now. Right now, Winback being very careful when to throw sonic booms, knowing that if you go to a certain speed, a certain range, you can still duck whatever he tries to do. Or block, I should say. Duck or block in this case, especially using a hurricane kick. Drops the combo again. But thankfully, not much to worry about right now. Huge life in the Winback's part. You gotta be careful. I mean, if Hugo tries to get in a little bit too overzealous, you can just eat like counter hit Phoenix Smash. That's like 250 points of life right there. Alright, this time, using the EX Mountain Raise, a little bit of frame advantage to frame trap Hugo. I think we didn't get too much off of it. There's some excellent spacing by there we go. Like I said, EX counter hit Phoenix Smash, I should say, managed to put the hurting on Hugo. Right now, Winback in full control, and that's going to do it. So what I saw here is, basically Winback did a good job spacing out Shinobi J, and he couldn't really close the gap. So good stuff.